Everything we've done's led up to right now. Right now. Because legacy are full of legends. You can become a legend today, boys. Put your stamp on history. Put your stamp on a legacy. It is going to take all of us. All of us. Men, be not afraid. Do not be afraid to be a legend.
Welcome to OPA Podcast Episode 7. Today's hosts are...
Larranz, why do our players keep getting in legal trouble, Guider?
Wyatt, don't lean so far away from the mic, Oelkers.
Griffin.
Jason, who's disappointed in the Minnesota Vikings.
Ope.
Before we move on, some quick news. We're now on SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes podcast, and now Spotify for your listening and viewing pleasure.
Are we officially up on Spotify?
I'll take a look in like 40 minutes.
Hold on, I'll look now,
All right.
boy.
That's elite.
I got that Spotify Premium.
All right.
Boy, you rich.
$4.99 a month, boy.
Weird flex, but okay.
Okay.
My Spotify Premium is continually having the Spotify password from my ex. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. First segment is a quick Gopher Sports recap. Women's volleyball has fallen to Oregon, ending their epic 2018 season. But some highlights, though. They did finish the season 27-4 overall, 19-1 in conference play. Volleyball head coach Mike McCutcheon was inducted into the international...
Hugh McCutcheon.
Hugh McCutcheon.
Who's Mike McCutcheon?
Was inducted into the International Volleyball Hall of Fame.
Oh, God, we're a volleyball school.
No, we're not. We're a women's basketball school.
And Samantha
Hockey.
Seliger Swenson.
Seliger
Do not disrespect our hockey
Swenson.
team like that.
Stephanie Samity and Reagan Pittman have been named All-Americans, and some of them have also earned all Big Ten honors.
Yeah.
Next up, men's hockey is 5-6-4 overall, 3-2-3 in the Big Ten, tied for fourth with Michigan in the Big Ten. Their next series is at home versus Ferris State University on Friday, December 28th, and Saturday, December 29th. Your second-ranked women's hockey is 17-2-1 overall, 9-2-1 in the WCHA. They swept Robert Morris last weekend.
Why y'all
And
have
I
to do
al-
that to my Chicago school? That's where my mama went to college.
And we
Robert
almost
Morris?
got 4 funnel cheers that
What?
night.
I thought they
that
were in like
weekend.
Massachusetts or something. I thought they were in Pennsylvania. I thought they were way out there.
Robert
Jeez.
Morris.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know how to crash the net, so...
They used the same sieve on the second night.
Ooh, they use the same sieve. You can't use the same sieve after they let in like 7.
11 total goals.
Yep.
6-5.
And then women's hockey's next series is the Minnesota Cup. So their first night is on the 5th of January on Saturday against Minnesota Duluth. Against that Maddie Rooney goaltender at their, who won a gold medal against Russia. No, Canada? Canada.
Yeah, she's all right.
And then, depending on what happens that night, we'll go up against St. Cloud State or Mankato State on Sunday the 6th.
We're still going to beat UMD by 3.
Okay.
I don't know. Them dogs, they like to eat.
Yeah, but
Rooney at goaltending, she's good.
so is Matt Robson, and look how he's doing.
Okay, but we're talking about women's here, boy.
I'm just saying.
All right, next up, men's basketball is 9-2 overall, 1-1 in the Big Ten, defeating some Florida team.
North Florida
last night.
Dupree, we love you.
Yeah. Also, may your mother rest in peace as well.
We got a whole squad that went out to New York today, so I thought that was really nice.
Wow. That's good.
And the staff. All right. Next up, your 13th ranked women's basketball is 9-0 overall.
The winning way.
13? We're 9-0.
Their next
As
game,
I said, we are a women's Actually, we're just a women's sports school. That's what
See,
we're doing.
Facts.
Our
We,
women's sports league.
We weren't a women's basketball school. And then Coach Whalen
But then
showed
Coach
up.
Whalen came in and she said, actually, can we say we're a football school again?
No, not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Give
We
it
got
a
the hacks back.
Give it a year.
We at least have our manhood back
for now.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, but
Give me
manhood
a
and
beat.
labeling yourself a football school are two completely different things.
That's fair.
You know that gif of Zeke Elliott just... Yeah, that's our football team next year.
In the Salvation Army bucket.
Remember when they fined him for that?
Remember when they fined him again when he dumped Dak Prescott in this year?
They find him again?
I
Yeah.
feel like,
I
they
missed
fined him
that.
again.
Nice.
Because, like, he didn't put himself in the bucket this year. He threw $21 into the actual bucket.
They find him for that?
And then
it's
Dak
the
Prescott
recap.
took one into the end zone, and Dak picks him up and throws him in the bucket.
I mean, it's chump change for him, so it ain't.
Yep.
it ain't-
Also,
Like-
women's basketball is playing tonight, the 12th against Coppin State.
Coppin State, I
Coppin
think.
State?
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, can we go back to men's hockey? Who they play next?
Ferris State University Bulldogs.
Who's that?
It
I
better
don't-
be a dub. Next.
It's not.
Next up, quick lane bowl news. Blake Cashman and Donnell Green forego their last game of eligibility to prepare for the NFL. And then some news from the Pioneer Press and Star Tribune.
Pour one out.
6 to 8
is
players
why.
suspended. We don't know who, but we know 6 to 8 players will be suspended for this bowl game.
We can take some guesses.
We got some ideas.
We got a few ideas in this household. Hey, Blake Cashman's gone. Juju!
Step up.
Juju!
Step up.
Juju! Getting in the
It's gonna
game.
be real interesting to see how we stop that option or offense with
You know,
with
Uncle Joe,
complete-
I
I'm
trust
not
them
that
defense.
worried.
You know,
We got a whole month.
that's
An entire month of practice with people that you already know now who are going to be playing. We were all worried about Washington State. I know I was.
well.
Look what happened.
Well, I'm gonna think about it. Like, the thing is, we've played better offenses
I know we
than
played
Georgia
better
Tech.
offenses.
We've beaten better offenses
Well,
than
I
Georgia
mean,
Tech.
Yeah.
We beat the living crap out of the 13th ranked offense. That's Purdue. So
I was gonna say
It
that's
was-
Purdue.
it
for
was
sure.
like I was very worried. Like, Georgia Tech is a team that if we had a week to deal with them, I think we'd be screwed. But because it is the triple option, so you know what they're going to do, and there's not too much creativity that can go along with that, except for when they occasionally throw the ball. I'm fine.
With
No-
the way how our offense will run.
Well, no matter what, Georgia Tech's offense is not meant for explosive plays.
So Rashad Bateman, like Tanner at Indiana. 67-yard
Bomb.
killer.
Well, I mean, like, they're gonna get their yards rushing because you're not gonna shut them down rushing because rushing is their bread, their butter, their everything. So they're going to run effectively. They get recruits for the sole point of running the ball. If only
You
the
remember-
Vikings could figure that out.
Don't hurt me with this.
Beer down. Anyway, but I don't know. I think it's not an easy game by any means because their defense is not a joke. But you can also play better defenses.
I think well, the way how we'll go with Georgia Tech, I agree with you that they're gonna get their yards. They're gonna get their run in. But if we're going to secure victory, I think it's gonna be like Wisconsin where we limited Jonathan Taylor to under his average.
Well, the thing
Do
is,
you
it's
think
not.
is that key to winning the game?
It's not going to be like a Jonathan Taylor. That's not what you're dealing with.
You're dealing with a very different team because they're playing an option style.
You're dealing with like A backs and B backs, very Navy-esque, only more talented. So it's not dealing
Rep
with who's
Navy.
going to be the 100-yard receiver. But if you have like 4 or 5 70-yard running backs all at once, and every running back that they have can do something different. I was rewatching some of their games because the ACC puts up all of their games on their digital channel on YouTube.
I like that.
Big Ten, take note.
Where you at, Big Ten?
Because I've been trying to find a way to rewatch the Wisconsin game to cry kind
I
of like
want
the
to
Titanic.
rewatch the
Yeah, we
Wisconsin
can't
game
find that
every
game
day
at
for
all.
the rest of my life. That's all I want.
Yeah. I like the ESPN ratings. ESPN better. I like ESPN. They good. Anyway, so that's it. Who do y'all think won't be playing?
It's gonna be Kill Kids.
You think so?
That was the first thing I thought.
It doesn't make sense for it to be Flat Kids.
True.
Black recruits churring.
He drops offers.
He drops offers to 4-star because you ain't following our culture.
Flex contract is built around changing the football culture.
4-star.
He won. I'm going to
It's also built on getting rivalry trophies. It's
When
also
did he
built
get a
on winning the
4-star?
Big Ten West.
I think he had a broke-out senior season.
Yeah, but give him time.
Look at him. All right, if you all had to guess three names of who got out, who do you think it is?
Well, Blake and Carter roll together.
And since Blake's not playing,
But Blake's not playing because he's going to the NFL draft.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Blake. I don't think so.
But Blake's going to the NFL draft.
Yeah.
And we were pretty sure Blake was coming back.
So going to rivals.
You guys keep talking. We're gonna sidetrack you.
What are you looking at?
I don't think that's a bad.
I love how different recruiting services have different stars for everyone.
Yeah, we're moving on now. I don't want to talk about the football situation with the circulation with players right now. We don't know.
You don't know. Just
It's
hey,
not the special teams.
I hope not.
what if you found out Jacob Herbert would not be playing in this game? How you feel?
Who's gonna be punting then?
There's no point watching the football game.
There's no point.
I will.
Look.
I will turn the game off.
Look, so for me personally, so long as it's not Muhammad, so long as it's not Ty Johnson, and so long as it's not the Green Line, I'm fine. Oh, and Tanner Morgan. Tanner Morgan.
Please.
Be good.
And
I
a
think,
dang
Tanner,
Falele.
I think Tanner's fine.
I actually think Seth Green's
I'm
more
fine
likely
with
than
it. He's
Tanner
too
Morgan.
Absolutely.
Why
Seth-
is that?
Seth Green's a kill kid, ain't he?
That's true.
Wait, Seth Green is a Clay's kid.
Oh, true.
He's a Kills Clay's regime kid.
Oof. Mighty oof.
So maybe, but like, hopefully not.
We'll see. We'll see in a couple weeks. Or in a couple days, who knows. Moving on. Minnesota Gopher football 2019 recruiting class. Gopher 19.
What about it?
What?
Well, Larranz
Hey,
and we're
can
talking
you
about this
bring up
quietly
that one
earlier.
player's stats again?
Cole Kramer,
Cole Kramer, one of our 2 quarterbacks in this recruiting class.
high
Yeah,
school
just-
senior season.
just,
He had over
bring those up.
1,100 yards. He may have thrown about 18 touchdowns.
How many
Don't
games
get
is
it.
this?
How many games is it? Like 12?
High school?
No.
Why are you looking at
Eight.
Larranz like he know? Illinois
It's
is
high
different.
school. I don't know.
Every
I'm looking
state
up
is
now.
different in high school.
Really?
I mean, they all run the same playoff system, but I think they have the different schedule lengths because there's different numbers of teams. Wyoming ain't gonna have the same number of games as California does, or Texas.
It's like, no, I don't know, like 8 to 10.
I was gonna say it's probably like 10 games.
Regardless, the one stat we need to look at here is the INTs.
How many
Y'all want to
interceptions
take
he
a
throw?
guess? Yeah.
How many
Anyone?
interceptions he throw, Griff? You already showed us all the number. We know.
0.
Is that like as in the number of Big Ten championships Nebraska has? Is that as in the number of national championships Wisconsin has?
Yes.
Heard him like
Doesn't
it.
that sound good?
No, that's not
Hey,
good.
Larranz, how
It seems
pissed
like
at
10 to
Nebraska
12
are
games from
you?
Minnesota high school.
Oh,
10 to 12, that sounds about right.
It averages.
We are-
conference.
I look, Wisconsin people. They own a whole. They are. That's them.
Wisconsin fans aren't real.
Oh, they did have 12 games.
But in
It was 10 and 2.
civilized society in the Big Ten, Nebraskans get on my nerve so much. So much. But their recruiting class here is fire, though. Their recruiting class eating. They eating.
What's that one offensive line's name from Lakeville North?
Don't do. Oh, you know what? I'm not from Minnesota.
Yeah, why? You
I'm not that hurt. I'm still hurt, though. I'm hurt mainly because he's an offensive lineman. That's what hurts me.
Well, at least they're consistent. Rashad Cheney is the top recruit in our recruiting class. It's 4 stars.
He decommitted from Georgia,
Bama.
from Alabama,
Eat.
pretty much any other school you could go to.
I was going to say, Alabama and Georgia are the
LSU.
only two that I
LSU.
care about down there.
LSU sometimes.
No, but do you?
LSU shows
Ole
up
Miss. I
sometimes.
think Ole Miss wanted him.
But
LSU won 9
but do
games.
you think
Oh,
he might
Miss.
decommit from us before signing day?
No. Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
Once you own that PJ Fleck Kool-Aid,
Elite Aid.
You know,
that elite
that Elite
aid,
Aid.
just to be safe, PJ Fleck's best bet, get him to sign early.
So
In 7 days.
early-
7
in
days.
7 days.
You got 7 days,
A week.
PJ.
Look.
1 week.
I hope you're watching. You got 7 days.
Look.
Have him fly to Detroit and sign for all I
You
care.
got 7 days. Isaiah Hookfin,
Hookfin.
an offensive tackle, ESPN 500 player from Texas, Sugar Land, Texas. He came and visited us on December 8th, and now he is warm. PJ, we just had an offensive lineman transfer out of here. Please get this man. Please don't let Texas get him.
And
Get
pair
this
him up
man.
with Curtis Dunlap Jr. and Daniel Falele.
That's some big men you just mentioned right there.
Christian Williams. Christian Williams, the DT, 6'3", 280-pound, 4-star out of Memphis, Tennessee. According to, it's changed now. According to 24/7, 50% chance Indiana, 50% chance Minnesota.
Don't hurt me. He's going to Indiana?
50-50. But I think PJ Fleck's Kool-Aid is stronger than Tom Allen.
Where's he from again?
Huh? He's from Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
And he's considering Indiana?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of all the Indiana schools.
That's
You got
fair.
Notre Dame.
They don't
Hey.
want him.
They don't want him.
But hey,
You got
at least,
Purdue.
at least we're not fighting over Purdue for him.
That's fair. I don't want to fight with Jeff Brown, but nobody anyway. But especially nobody on the offense. But yeah, no, getting Christian Williams, that Isaiah Hookfin, if we can get those two, this defense next year.
Aren't we also getting a sibling of the Antoine Winfield Jr. next year too?
We getting baby Antoine.
Wait, what?
We get another. Antoine.
Sorry,
do
did
we
you
not?
did you just say the Antoine Winfield Jr.?
The Antoine, please stop playing against Maryland Winfield Jr.
Ooh.
It's his little brother. It's something Winfield Jr.
I don't see his name.
Not
on
That
there.
is
Junior.
not Winfield Jr.
He might be in the 2020 class.
No.
Next, okay, 20.
Or 21.
No, there's no one in 2021 or 2022 yet.
Look up Antoine Winfield Jr. brother.
Or search up senior, because like they have his family tree.
There's not even Antoine. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a novel concept? Maybe his name isn't Antoine.
They're all named Antoine.
They're all Antoine.
The Woodlands.
Stay tuned for the name of this prospect who
We may or may not actually be recruiting, guys.
Is it Austin?
Austin Winfield?
Ooh.
Personal son of Antoine and Ernest Winfield has 2 brothers, Austin and Ethan. Guessing it's Austin.
I would assume it's Austin. Look up Austin Winfield. We're doing our best.
Real quick,
Consider this technical
I'm
difficulties.
sorry, I was looking very much so ahead to 2021. Just
Austin
offers.
Winfield, the Woodlands safety. Yep, the Woodlands, Texas. That's him. Interest, it's currently, he's listed with Minnesota as a favorite. Recruited by Jamil Adai. Coach Adai, get it, boy. That's
what
some nice hair,
class?
too.
What class?
Boy, 2019.
If we could please somehow recruit, I know I want to steal him from Wisconsin really bad for 2021, but J.C. Latham, looking way ahead, he is a strong side defensive end, a 5-star out of
How many stars?
5
Yeah.
out of Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Waukesha, no.
Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Waukesha. Waukesha. Hey, I got it eventually.
That's why he ain't coming here.
Griff, it's in Wisconsin. Nobody cares.
Oh,
Waukesha was that
Austin's going to be a walk-on? Did I read this right?
I'll
Oh,
take
PJ
that.
loves
He
walk-ons.
loves
Yeah, walk-on.
Hey, can you
PJ
guess
loves to give walk-ons
out
a
of-
reason.
out of in 24/7 out of 1?
Here,
Playing
you
with
can
his
play.
brother?
What decimal do you think J.C. Latham is?
Decimal.
Decimal.
Like how many? Like 4 after the decimal?
Yeah, like
4. Oh, okay. So you're doing like 9499.
9972.
Boy.
Let me see this. Let me.
Even Rashad Cheney's 8920 is impressive, and you got a 997 what?
9972. What does that mean? He will live in your backfield. That is what that means.
He will set up camp.
He will set up camp. Him and your quarterback are going to become very acquainted.
He will eat a full meal.
He is a full meal.
That's it.
Homie, he is 6'6", 280.
Sorry.
He is a full meal.
You want? He will eat a full meal on every single play.
There we go.
It
That's
will
what I'm
be
looking for.
your quarterback.
I
He
said-
will be in the backfield.
I said, you know he's scary because Alabama going to come up and see him. But currently it's a 75% chance he's going to Wisconsin because, in-state.
Yeah, but he's 2021. He ain't talked to nobody yet.
Oh, he's talked to
Well, they've
us.
been talking.
He's the number 8 player in the country. Paul Chris has been...
In his house.
Paul Chris has probably had a sleepover at his house. I'm sorry.
Is
no,
he pulling a Jim Harbaugh now?
No, because Paul Chris can beat his rivals. Anyway. Oh,
Not this year.
not this year. Hey,
Jason.
Hey.
Where's the body, Paul Chris?
6 feet under.
Camp Randall Stadium.
Oh,
No, but I do want to bring up. So Griffin brought up one of our quarterbacks. Here's the other one who's ranked a little higher. His name is Jacob Clark from Rockwall, Texas.
According to Rivals, he's a 4-star. Actually, according to Rivals, he's a 4-star, but Rashad Cheney's a 3-star. Which is interesting.
Rashad Cheney and Gopher Illustrated is a 4-star.
Wait, did someone just say he ran a 4-4 go up?
4.4 shuttle. 5.0740. 27.1 vertical.
Oh my god.
Okay. Jump
Oh
passes.
my god.
What?
But
That's
his
fast.
senior year, 195 of 297 completions, 3,287 yards,
3,000.
31 passing touchdowns,
How many games they play in Texas?
7 interceptions, 55
Cole Kramer has 0.
55 running attempts, 65 running yards, and 10 rushing touchdowns.
How many games they playing down in
Okay,
Texas?
Mitch.
41 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. 3,000. 3,000 yards.
How many games they playing down at Texas?
It don't matter. This dude is a gunslinger.
And you forget
They
how
playing 30 games a season down there?
No. See,
That ain't a real number.
They throw the ball in Texas.
Big 12 territory.
Don't talk to me about Big 12 territory. I don't care about the Big 12.
You know who does? The playoff committee. Next.
Hold on, I'm
Ouch.
still trying to answer the question like how many games Texas teams play a season.
Hey, remember when we were like...
14 games a season.
14.
That's about two.
Ooh.
That's a little over 200 yards a game.
What was this 40 yard? Was that Jacob you were talking
It was
about?
5.07.
5.07.
Want to know Cole Kramer's?
What?
4.7.
6'9".
Wait, what?
4.69.
4.69.
4.6. Ooh!
Shuttle 4.14.
Ooh!
Vertical 31.8.
31. Dual threat. Hey, look. But wait, how many rushing touchdowns did Cole Kramer have? I'm curious.
I'm not sure.
Scroll down. Past that. There.
Rushing touchdowns.
2.
2.
All I'm saying is Jason Clark had 10.
It doesn't matter. We got running backs to supplement that.
Homie.
Let them
Wait,
eat.
wait.
All I'm saying...
So then, let the gunslinger throw the ball to this wide receiving core and let the running backs run the ball. And obviously, with 10 rushing touchdowns, Jason Clark can run the ball. How tall is Jason Clark? How tall is he?
Hey, can I just point out that...
6'5", 210.
Pro style quarterback.
He can see over people.
He won't get passes deflected at the
He
line.
won't get passes deflected at the line of scrimmage.
At Kirk Cousins.
I wasn't going to say it, but...
I mean, after that Dallas game at Uncle Drew Brees.
Oh, don't be
He only
disrespectful
5'10".
dude like that.
He only
He's short.
5'10". You right.
Kirk Cousins like 6'1",
You don't know what
6'2".
Dallas's game
6'3".
plan was. Dallas says
Jason says 6'3".
6'2", 6'3".
Dallas says
6'3".
the Saints O line
okay.
isn't gonna let
Boy.
us hurt him. But you know what? He's short, so just put your hands up.
No, but also when Jacob Clark throws the ball, it's not like Cousins where he drops at like a lower angle. Like,
Oh, he actually...
yeah.
You mean he actually throw the ball a little bit up?
And he only throws the darts when he have to, from what I can tell from the highlights. Again, it's highlights. They highlight the good things
Well,
and some bad things.
well, hold up. You looking for 7 bad throws? That's what you're looking for.
Top 5 Minnesota.
Wait, what was his? Can you see what his completion percentage was? Go down.
Only his numbers. It was 195 up 297. You do the math.
All right. So we got...
But overall, like, you include his junior season is 380 to
At the start, we got 3 through
592.
6 in Minnesota.
195 divided.
That's not bad.
297.
And then the next one, who's next? You got
Ooh, NDSU. That's another good top.
So he was like a 66% completion.
How they doing?
NDSU,
Didn't
His
their
wide
coach
receivers
just accept a
can't
job
catch a
somewhere?
ball.
K-State.
Yep.
That's a mistake.
Is it?
I think it is.
Who would you get for him?
What? I don't like. It's not even that. I just think what Chris had at NDSU was amazing. You had Carson Wentz. You have Easton Stick. He has something there.
Why not move
He
on?
had 6 losses. They're the Alabama of FCS.
Why not bring that to the Big 12?
I don't need it.
That's fair.
It's going to take some
I
time
mean-
to get past Oklahoma.
Hey,
West Virginia.
Who do you think is going to get instantly better? Kansas.
Oh yeah,
Les Miles.
it's gonna be good.
That's Miles in
gonna be
Kansas? When did that happen?
Wait, are you serious?
You didn't
know?
know? This was the biggest coaching move of the year.
I feel like
didn't
we
hear
talked
about
about it.
Les
He's gonna get people to come to Lawrence, Kansas. No one can say that.
Boy,
Lawrence,
I dig it.
Kansas.
I dig
Right?
it. Kansas?
Kansas.
Kansas
Although-
versus Rutgers in the national
Does
championship.
Although, to be fair,
Big
Chris-
12 got to be afraid of Kansas now?
What Kleinman had at NDSU was already there when he took over.
That's right.
But, so, let's see if he can build something too.
Okay, so as this is,
But I still think he should.
as this is dissolved into anything, quick things. Can we get? No, we already did score predictions. I think last week.
Yep.
So
Lose, win.
who
That's because you have too much.
wins the West next year?
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm.
I know what you were going to say. I mean, here's the thing. You can, if you're looking at the West, you can basically eliminate Illinois.
Damn.
No disrespect to you, Lovey. I loved what you did with the Bears.
You know what? You know what? Lovey also loved doing. Sending out Reggie Corbin on us. Anyway,
But I don't think Illinois is going to make that much of an improvement. If they make any improvement.
fair.
Because MJ Rivers is going to be
Northwestern
IDK.
Northwestern had their year, and now they'll recede again, and they'll be back later.
They have a 5-star quarterback coming in
Yeah,
from Clemson.
yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna take a year off, and then they'll come back in the next year.
Okay.
Because that's what Northwestern does. They have a good year, and then they take a year off, and then they have a good year, and then they take a year off. And that's,
Whoa. Last year they also had a decent year.
This was technically a down year, and they actually won the West
Yeah.
for the first time under Pat Pitts. Loses to Akron, still goes to Kinnick, and just hands out L's.
And Nebraska. And overtime.
but do you really think Northwestern's gonna win the West this year?
No.
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 Do you really think Northwestern's gonna get better than they were this year?
I think
Northwestern better?
I think they could get better because Isaiah Bowser, he was an unknown. And now
Justin
he's-
Jackson was an unknown.
Justin Jackson was an
and
unknown.
he got disrespected.
I don't know. He doing his thing, but I'm like,
Well, he was.
I think Isaiah Bowser was an unknown, but like him coming back, it's gonna be scary. I think. Well, Flynn Nagel is leaving, so I'm not too worried about Northwestern, but Northwestern is still always a factor.
Iowa's getting an elite. No, not Iowa. Wisconsin's getting an elite 11.
But what about Iowa though?
I always want to overestimate Iowa. Nate Stanley's a junior this year?
Yeah.
So Nate Stanley coming back.
Senior year?
I think he's better than Beathard was.
Do you? Beathard got into an undefeated season.
Yeah.
All right. What about Wisconsin?
They getting,
Who's playing quarterback?
they getting an elite 11 quarterback.
Graham Mertz? That's gonna be the quarterback next year.
Who playing quarterback? That's a question for Wisconsin. Because if Minnesota can hold Wisconsin under 130 on the ground, that's an off day for Jonathan Taylor, and they're not doing it without Jonathan Taylor. Unless they got a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Hornibrook ain't no quarterback.
And what about who else am I forgetting?
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, Nebraska.
I have some choice words for Nebraska
Uh-oh, here we
that Jason will not let me say on the air.
Say the abridged, not the abridged, just bleep out.
This is already marked explicit on all of our podcast sites. Is okay.
They're marked explicit on all of them.
All right,
Oh, wait. Does that mean I can use the expletive?
Yep. Go ahead.
Fuck Nebraska.
Why do you dislike Nebraska?
They beat us how bad this year?
Not as bad as we beat them last year.
Let's make it worse than
With
last
a
year.
quarterback who can't throw.
With a quarterback who can't throw the
Did it
ball.
all on his legs.
Ball. Throw the ball.
Muhammad.
And then there's that last team.
Who's the last?
And they're led by a scary, scary man, and his name is Jeff Brom.
Oh. Oh no!
You want me to make my pick?
Make your pick. Just do it. Say it. Say it.
I think we're gonna see the Big Ten West get taken by Purdue.
So Rondale Moore is going to win the Big Ten West next year. Okay.
With Sindelar?
If he can stop throwing to the other teams, that would be great. Actually, it wouldn't be great. If he can stop throwing to the other teams after we play them, that would be great. Griffin?
I can see Purdue doing it.
What about you, Griffin?
Who's winning the Big Ten West?
Who's winning the West?
Nebraska.
Why?
I cannot
Get out.
justify it right now.
Get out.
Nebraska.
Have you been on a Nebraska fan page Reddit?
I think Purdue is the.
Have you been? You need
I've been
to
drinking
justify.
a lot of frosty Kool-Aid.
Wait, hold on. We already got our brand of Kool-Aid in this
It's a
household.
PJ Fleck brand.
It's Elite Aid.
They gonna be hungry.
Jason.
That's just my ballsy pick. I don't
That's
even know.
ballsy.
Well,
I think Purdue's
my
a little
answer is-
gutsy too.
Well, my prediction and answer is biased because I'm coming back next year in the band for a 5th year as a senior.
Oh.
And I really want to see us go to the Big Ten championship because I want to experience it as a band member.
You don't get to pick based on that. Pick based on the facts, man.
Son.
Gophers, that wide receiver core, that backfield, and if we haven't done a QB battle again, I'm excited to see Jacob Clark or Cole Kramer starting at quarterback.
Or Tanner Morgan.
Or that.
Or Zach
Anderson.
Anderson.
Screw it. Throw them all in the game.
Come on.
So
Hey,
burn all of the red shirts. Just
Seth Green starting quarterback. Let's go.
And all the quarterbacks as wideouts.
All of the
run a
quarterbacks.
Saints 3 QB offense.
I
Put Hill, Breeze, and Bridgewater in.
love the Saints 3 QB offense because it means I get to see my
Seth
boy.
Green. quarterbacks in the
Zach
backfield.
Anderson, Cole Kramer, go.
Yo,
Hey,
wait,
Kirk-
Tanner Morgan's actually going to be the running back, dude.
Muhammad Ibrahim will be our offensive line.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry,
Wait,
let's
wait.
Mohammed, Shannon, Rodney,
Wait, Rodney
Bryce.
Wait,
No, Rodney's a center.
wait, no. Bryce Williams is the Wildcat quarterback.
Okay.
Shannon and Muhammad in the backfield. Rodney lined up at wide receiver.
and
And Tanner Morgan motioning in.
where you
Oh,
put?
no. Philly.
Where you putting
No.
Seth Green?
Seth Green, he's at right guard. Who's going to catch the ball? Daniel Foley! 67 yards! The big man. This play took 30 seconds because it took 30 seconds for him to run downfield.
Like the Linval Joseph.
Yeah, this is like Limbaugh.
Linval.
You're gonna need an oxygen tank after he gets the end zone. He'd be like, that.
With the sunglasses, like,
You know what? No,
Damn,
that ain't what
feel
Daniel
good.
gonna need. Daniel gonna need a sandwich once he get to the end zone.
oh my, he was hungry.
Don't need a little more than a sandwich.
He's
If he gonna eat like that, he gonna need to eat a little more than
gonna
that.
have a whole ham. So I'm gonna say it.
I know who he's picking.
The
Minnesota Golden At 9-3 next year, the Gophers win the West.
We have 8 games before our bye, correct?
Correct?
Do we go 8-0?
No.
He's smiling, so I'm curious what he's thinking.
I think we go 7-1.
7-1. Who did we lose it to?
Hold on,
You mind if I look over your shoulder at the
I got
schedule?
I got
Sure
you.
as heck better not be Georgia Southern.
Fresno. But
Fresno's not unreasonable.
Because I've been saying this. I'm like this because I don't even think we're gonna be the best team in the West.
No.
No.
But I think
Here's the order: SDSU, Fresno State,
Dub,
Georgia Southern,
Dub.
Purdue. At Purdue.
Ooh, Ross 8 has not been good to us.
Purdue.
Last time we were at Ross 8, we lost by 7.
I'm just saying.
I thought it was 14.
No, I mean,
It was 31-17.
Connor
Was it
Rhoda
not?
threw an interception
Oh, wait.
in the
Connor
third.
Rhoda threw the interception in the last play of the game. That don't count. We lost by 7.
I'm going to say it again. Purdue.
Next after that is Illinois at home. Nebraska at home.
Revenge.
Revenge tour.
No,
At Rutgers after that.
we ain't even
At
touring.
Rutgers.
So
Who wants to go to New Piscataway with me?
Illinois, Nebraska.
We going? Let's go.
We flying?
I can't wait to lose to them.
No, we're using
34-32.
I want to be ranked just
use
to
my mom's
lose
minivan. It has
to
TVs
Rutgers.
and internet
Okay, we're
outlets.
damn.
Road trip
I want Rutgers to be ranked.
And then Maryland
at home.
at home, bye week, Penn State at home, Iowa in Iowa City, at Northwestern, Wisconsin at home. Here's how I can see this going if everything goes exactly the way I hope. You see how easy this schedule is?
No, I'm on a different thing right now.
Oh.
You keep going.
I'm saying dub. Win by 3 because Purdue shoots themselves in the foot because they get penalties every 6 seconds.
And the last 6 seconds of the game.
And the last 6 seconds of the game. Illinois, dub. Nebraska,
Boy.
we gonna beat the living crap out of them.
Revenge tour.
Revenge. I want.
It ain't even a tour. We ain't got to go nowhere.
It ain't even a tour. We ain't going on the
tip.
road.
They're going to come here and get beat.
It's a revenge cruise. That's what this is.
Wyatt, this place is so cold my computer just shut
Yeah.
down.
Nebraska, dub. At Rutgers.
You kidding me? Kansas beat them by like 30 this year.
They had to go do Kansas. Texas almost lost to Kansas again.
What about Maryland?
Maryland at home, dub.
It's not the fourth game of the
It's
year.
not the 4th game of the year. What does that mean? Antoine Winfield will be healthy. Bye week, Penn State.
No Trace McSorley.
Remind me of Penn State.
Dub.
I want that bell back.
Nah.
We are sitting at 9-0, probably ranked number 15 because they don't respect Minnesota.
No,
Actually, no. At
22.
9-0, no. At 9-0, we'd be in the top 10. Then we go to Iowa. We're getting our butts whooped. we're getting whooped.
How much more best could be a night game?
If we are ranked going
If we
into
are
Iowa
ranked
City,
9-0 going into Iowa City against our rival, they are going to eat us alive. At Northwestern,
Didn't they have a night game when Mitch Leidner played there and they only lost by 10?
they lost by 5 points.
Was it 5?
Yep, 35-40, and that was their
I
undefeated
thought it was
season.
35-45.
Nope. And then at Northwestern, loss.
We don't do well in Evanston.
We can't.
we don't score points.
I think
We straight up don't put points on
I think
Ryan
we're
Field.
gonna score 14 points this year. And then
That's generous.
The bad.
the Wisconsin Badgers
You have
are.
said 2 losses right now. So
Are
don't tell me
looking-
what.
No, I think we're probably gonna lose to Rutgers. Purdue. We're gonna lose to Purdue. But that axe.
That act, though.
That axe is staying home. Where it belongs. In Minnesota.
You know that phrase that
Wisconsin scared?
What was it? The one of the
Huh?
sportscasters said about Mohammed. He's a running back that played like a senior who's tired of losing the axe. You know,
But he's just a
redshirt
freshman. He said PJ realized something. He said, after holding the axe, I realized why so many people wanted it so bad. See, now our Gophers, they have a taste of what the axe is. Because you have to understand, Wisconsin's never been significantly more talented. But there's been a mental block for the last 14, 15 years that said we can't beat them. Remember, there was once a time, their Rose Bowl season, 1993, almost went undefeated. Who did they lose to? A 3-9 Minnesota.
Minnesota!
Because back in the day, beating Wisconsin, that wasn't a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge because it's a rivalry game, but that wasn't something that you needed rosary beads to do. It's Wisconsin. For the last 15 years, it take Rosary Beach, Jesus. What did it take this year? One Fleck recruiting class.
And a motivational speech in halftime.
And that motivational speech.
That makes you want to run through a wall.
Sorry,
Did you see they walked out there with crowbars? That was...
Wait, that's not a crowbar. That's a giant wrench.
They walked out there with those giant maroon wrenches. I said, go ahead. They walked in with the wrench. They walked out with the axe.
They ain't need no motivational speech. They need
'Cause I'm
one motivational hit.
That's right.
There's a
Oh, and Thomas Barber's back next year, too.
forget about Thomas Barber.
And that's, I want to keep
Put
it that way.
respect on his
I'll
name.
keep it that way. No.
He said Wisconsin might be coming back. Thomas Barber said, where's the quarterback? Right there. Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
We ain't snitching on nobody on our team.
Tony
Come on
Durr,
now.
Quist Williamson,
All of them. Bring them all back.
Joe Rossi, disguise him like he did this game.
Anyway, my moral of the story is we're gonna go 9-3. We're gonna go what is that? 6-3 in conference. I even say 7-2. I say we beat either Iowa or Northwestern. I say we beat Northwestern. Clayton Thorson ain't there.
You sure? At Ryan Field?
I'll take it.
All right.
We beat Wisconsin at Camp Randall. Miracles can happen.
He's being optimistic.
Yes.
I'm being
That's
optimistic.
all right, though.
And I'm
All
drinking
right.
I am drinking a lot of Kool-Aid. But a lot of the Kool-Aid is rooted in the fact that this is probably the easiest schedule I have seen in a long time.
Who do we play in a row?
At the end,
Illinois,
Illinois,
Nebraska,
Rutgers,
Rutgers,
Maryland.
And then the entire schedule is literally just backloaded after the bye.
Backload after the bye.
The toughest team we see before the bye is actually probably Fresno
Because we
State.
usually get a 4th or 5th week bye.
Purdue's the toughest thing before the bye.
Purdue's good.
Fresno State's an 11-win team. Shout out to Fresno State for winning the Mountain West.
Respect.
Oh,
Where are they going bowling?
I don't know. I know they're playing Arizona State.
Oh, what?
Fresno State gonna put
Them hands.
their hands all over Arizona State. Remember when Arizona State beat Michigan State?
Remember when we thought that was a big win? Rant on Nebraska fans because I hate.
I think this is his second rant on Nebraska fans.
I haven't ranted in this
Las
podcast.
Vegas Bowl.
I would like to go to that bowl. I would love that.
But what stadium, though?
What?
In what stadium? Isn't the Raiders stadium still being under construction?
Boy, I don't know.
Are they playing on a baseball field or a soccer field? That's the question.
Oh, this never gets old. Fresno State started the season 8-1 with its only loss coming to Minnesota. They still mad, but that's okay.
Hey, if I go to Fresno State fans and I go like this, does this mean anything to y'all?
No. What number is Anton Winfield? 11?
Yeah.
11. How y'all feel? Anyway, freaking Nebraska fans. I love Scott Frost, and I'm actually terrified of Adrian Martinez and I am terrified of Adrian Martinez.
I know.
Did you see what he did to Ohio State?
PFF gave him a top
I'm
5
agreeing
ranking
with
true
you.
freshman quarterbacks.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you
I'm
was
just like,
I don't want to see
Triggered,
Adrian
man.
Martinez. I don't want to see J.D. Spielman. I don't want to see Maurice Washington. But you know who I don't want to see? That Nebraska defense.
Oh, you mean the Big 12 defense?
I swear, that is what Scott Frost is trying to turn this team into. Because when I look at all of their top recruits, they are all offensive players.
What was he doing at UCF?
Offense. Their defense was like
I-
69th in the country.
I saw
for Mike
something
Hughes.
earlier today.
Shaquem?
And Shaquem.
What'd you
And I
say?
think it's an interesting hot take to consider.
yeah, look at what's Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. What's that?
UCF
Sam
to the
Boyd.
Big
Sam
12.
Boyd.
UCF to the Big 12.
Why?
UCF to the SEC.
What the heck is
UCF
that
to the
place?
ACC before the SEC.
See, that's what I would be like.
It is a football stadium.
For UNLV.
But like,
Oh.
I saw an article
Wait,
today that
you-
said UCF to the Big 12.
No, UCF to the ACC. Who was the last big
Oh yeah.
independent group of 5
Typical
team?
college football stadium.
Louisville.
Kind of like the Gophers got the. Oh,
It was
Ours
Louisville.
did.
Louisville was
yeah.
last.
Was who
they got the side opened.
who was the quarterback that all Minnesotans love, even though he's not there anymore?
Teddy.
Who was the quarterback of Louisville back
Teddy.
when Louisville was a group of 5 team,
Teddy.
and then they ended up in the ACC.
And now they're not
Send-
good anymore.
Send UCF to the ACC. They can have a protected rivalry with Florida State. Try to prove if they're
Yeah,
the
but-
best team in Florida.
How you balance out the ACC? If you add in one, you got to add two.
I don't know. Add Memphis. Darrell Henderson is a grown man.
USF ain't good enough anymore.
Just make their own division.
Or how about this? How about UCF
Hey.
become Notre Dame? No, Notre Dame needs to join a conference. Can we please get rid of Rutgers and add Notre Dame to
How
the Big
about
Ten
how about
West?
this?
I don't mind that.
Wait,
We have everyone else in
I
Indiana.
got one. Larranz, I got one. We put UCF in the ACC.
Okay.
We put Maryland back in the ACC where they belong.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we
And we take Notre Dame.
and we take
we
Notre
got
Dame
Rutgers,
and
so we still got that area.
That's fair.
yeah, we take Notre Dame and God, we add them to a stacked Big Ten East.
No, add them to the West.
Then who
No,
would you put?
hold
west of the
on.
East
Better yet, we take Notre Dame and we go back to leaders and legends.
What's
Wait,
the difference?
Give me back to good.
Wait, what
conferences.
division was Minnesota in back then?
Legends?
Legends? Who was in Legends?
Us, Wisconsin.
Like, were these like the founding Big Ten schools, right?
It was mostly.
Chicago?
Chicago was not. Chicago was gone by the 40s or 30s.
That was
I think it was all of the West teams except for Purdue.
And Nebraska.
yeah, Nebraska.
Wait, no, Purdue was a founding school.
It doesn't
Yeah, but
matter.
Purdue was in
like Ohio State and
leaders.
Michigan were in leaders.
Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, Penn State.
But to be fair, Michigan led the Big Ten for
Purdue.
like 2 decades. And then came back.
But have you all
Indiana.
read that article that said like the Big Ten was really considering looking at Texas and Oklahoma?
Big
The
Ten.
Big Ten?
The Big Ten
Nah.
was looking at Texas and Oklahoma, seriously considering. And I said,
You know what I want?
look, we have a defensive requirement in this conference. You must at least be ranked somewhere in the top 75 in something
And have a
in
running game?
defense.
Texas is top 15.
Texas can join, even though that will make literally no sense.
Hey, here I got one for you. Iowa State.
I don't even know why they're in the Big 12. They are a Big 10 team in the Big 12.
Nebraska's a
So
Big
then
12
would
team
you-
in the
no,
Big
so
10.
Take
So
it.
would you rather put Nebraska back in the Big 12 and take Iowa
No,
Put Iowa State in the
No.
West, put Notre Dame in the East.
because if Nebraska goes to the Big 12, they might end up irrelevant again.
Put Iowa State in the West.
State? Put Rutgers and Maryland back?
No.
Ship Purdue back to the East.
Huh.
I'm sorry, but then we don't have to protect their rivalry with Indiana.
Wait, hold up. Somebody, look, we need somebody in the West now. We need some. I mean, we in the West, but we need somebody in the West now. And Wisconsin in the West, but we need somebody in the West. We need somebody the playoff committee is looking at in the West. Notre Dame, add them to the West.
Are they farther west than Purdue?
I don't know, but they're in Indiana. We already have IU and Purdue, so let's get Notre Dame.
Yeah, but are they farther west than Purdue? Because then you can't add them to. I don't know, I suppose Michigan.
I don't know. This is just
State
me
is-
thinking, but there's one team in the SEC that doesn't belong there. Take a guess.
Missouri.
What do you think about that?
Big 12.
They were originally a Big 8 team.
They were.
I'm pretty sure they were a Big 12 team until
Mizzou?
Mizzou.
Really?
Texas A&M was.
Why don't we just go ahead
Remember
and
when
take
Texas-
Boston College from the ACC?
I'm about it.
We already got Maryland.
Boston College played decent defense,
They do.
and Maryland doesn't.
They play decent defense
That's
against
against
us. And by decent, I meant
Hey, you remember when Zach Anixted played that entire game injured?
Limping.
remember when he played the next 3-4 games injured?
Remember when Antoine went down?
So
He went down in like the 4th play of the game.
hold on. Let's just
On the
analyze
first
this.
drive.
Analyze this.
What teams do we want out of the Big Ten?
Rutgers, they are a disgrace to the Big Ten.
Losing
no,
the
Where do you,
Can-
where,
they
do you,
are
where do you
the
put them?
group of 5. Join the MAC where they belong.
They used to be
I like
AAC.
it.
You know, when Northern Illinois sees Rutgers on their schedule, they just say, easy dub. See, that's not right.
Did you know that they used to be top 25?
That's
Yeah,
because they
used
were.
to.
That's because they were in the AAC, and then they went to a big boy schedule, and they got those.
Can
hands.
we put them back in the AAC?
Yes, and take Notre Dame.
Who's in the AAC right now?
UCF, Memphis, USF.
Let's
Put them in there.
put UCF in the ACC. Take Boston College.
I want Notre. Half of their historic rivalries are in the Big Ten.
Put
Michigan.
Maryland back in
Michigan,
the ACC.
Michigan State.
I'd like to see touchdown Jesus every once in a while.
Put Maryland back in the ACC. Take Notre Dame.
But we have Rutgers out. So that's who's the second team we're going at then?
Boston College.
Well, I don't like that.
I like Maryland. I like Maryland.
Maryland.
like Maryland.
The thing about Maryland's style of football is
They
that it
run
is
the
not-
ball.
It is not Big Ten football.
They run the ball. That is the
Okay.
most Big Ten
Mike
football
Locksley-
I have
Run the-
ever heard.
Mike Locksley, the new head coach, is going to run an Alabama system in the Big Ten Conference.
Alabama is a Big Ten school. They
Yeah.
run the ball.
Nick Saban is a Big Ten boy.
Alabama is its own thing.
Okay, with Tua Tagovailoa.
Alabama do whatever
Syracuse.
they want.
Ooh.
Bring Dr. Dean back to the Big Ten.
I love how we all, as soon as he says it, we got,
So when they added
I kind of like it.
when they added Rutgers and Maryland,
their entire goal was to get that market.
their entire goal was to get that market,
That New York market.
and the first
Maryland.
consideration was Syracuse.
Ooh.
Then why'd they not take them?
Because they couldn't get Syracuse to leave the ACC.
And Maryland
Give 'em
forked
more
out the
money.
money. And Maryland forked out the money to do it.
How long's our contract with Rutgers?
I don't know, but as soon as it's up, get rid of them.
Can someone give me a Google on that?
I didn't even realize.
sorry
I
about
didn't
your
even know
computer.
that's how this works. Remember when we said this was going to be a short podcast?
No, this
Rutgers, football.
Contract, Big Ten, something like that. I don't know. I just like the way Syracuse balls.
I see, like I said, the first one on the list, Notre Dame. They have no reason. Hey, they don't have no reason not being in the conference.
Hey,
Oh,
So you said put
I
them in
love
the
this
West, right?
article.
Put 'em in
It's
the- okay,
official.
here's one.
Rutgers got
Dame
the
in West,
lousy
Syracuse
deal from the Big Ten.
in the East.
what?
From,
Or we would have to get
From a
so
new-
we could get rid of.
from a New Jersey
Hold up.
article, it says it's official. Rutgers got a lousy deal from the Big Ten. Hang on, I'm still looking.
I got an interesting
Financial
one.
plan.
What about Pitt?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Bring Pitt into the East, and they get to play Penn State every single year.
they play Penn State every year anyway.
Yeah, but they get to play Penn State in a conference game every single
But we would have to move
year.
someone to the West.
No, we just
How
drop.
about Michigan State?
We drop Rutgers. We drop Maryland. We add Pitt. We add Notre
I
Dame.
like Maryland.
Why?
Forget about Maryland.
Maryland, they run the ball.
We don't need that bad juju.
We don't need that option run scheme.
Homie, when we're not playing Maryland, I love Maryland. You saw what they did to Ohio State? They should have.
Yeah, I did see they lost because you thought it was a good idea to go for 2.
That was a good idea.
No.
That was the only idea.
Nope.
When you are playing with a juggernaut, that has more talent than
The
you.
wrong play call was made.
Wait, when you have playing with a juggernaut who has more talent than you, more depth than you, a better coach than you, and you have the opportunity,
Maryland would have
Slice
just
throw.
wore them up on defense.
Dwayne Haskins at that point had thrown for 3 touchdowns and ran for 3 touchdowns. They couldn't
Maryland
stop
scored
him.
in 2 plays.
The point being, and on that 2-point conversion, could that wide receiver have been any more wide open?
Actually, yes.
Dude was just
He was wide open, but
Tyler Johnson on that one throw he made against Purdue could have made that throw.
I want Pitt.
So Rutgers, apparently they're getting table scraps of the revenue from the Big Ten because you know how everyone else is hogging it.
Well, you know,
Their
everyone
pay-
else is good and Rutgers isn't.
Yeah, so their payday is the 2020-2021 season, and I think that's their last in terms of getting revenue from the Big Ten. So I think that's
Kick
2
him
more
out.
years. 2 more years.
Kick him out.
2 more years.
and you don't see this, but I was reading a couple of articles of their fans saying they should not have been in the Big Ten because they can't compete. They cannot compete.
they should just
With the
they
Big
should
Ten.
just shut down and
Get Notre Dame. Notre Dame belongs in the. Notre Dame is the Big Ten school that's playing hard to get,
right.
even though it knows it's a Big Ten school.
I want Pitt.
I don't want another scandal.
Yeah, no, I want Notre
We
Dame,
got
and if
plenty.
I want somebody else, I want Boston College. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
want Pitt.
Okay,
Anyway-
so Wyatt
Was that close?
no.
Nah,
nah.
but
Wyatt wants Pitt.
I
I
want
think
Syracuse.
you want Syracuse. I'm fine with Syracuse or
I'm all about that
Notre
orange.
Dame.
I also want Iowa State,
Dr.
so I
D.
shouldn't talk.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be a.
But
I would
be
love to
but we all agree we don't want to see Rutgers here anymore.
Let's go to an 18-team conference.
Boy, the only thing I don't want, no more Rutgers. Get rid of them. They are a disgrace, not only to the Big Ten, but to Power 5 conferences as a whole. And if they, if they want to get Texas and Oklahoma,
No,
look,
it's not allowed.
this is in this office as a meme. I think
Yep.
we don't Boomer Sooner in this household. I don't want to go to an Oklahoma game in the Big Ten Conference and have to hear Boomer Sooner 347.6
Hey, remember when we went to a
times.
Nebraska game and they played the Nebraska fight
Hail
song,
Varsity.
Hail Varsity, 376
Okay,
times?
but that's a banger though.
That's the only good thing about Nebraska.
And then we played it once and it was better than any of the times that they played it.
Oh yeah.
Let's wrap the podcast up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
End podcast.
Bear down.
Have a good night, everyone.